And we start tonight on the Storm Watch. Here's what you need to know with new major impacts of all the snow and rain. This Dollar General in Amador County is now a total loss after the roof collapsed just before 7 p.m. tonight. Thankfully, no one was inside at the time and no one was hurt.
An evacuation warning is now in effect for some people living in Modesto, living east of 9th Street and West Avon, between River Road and the Tuolumne River. The Salvation Army's Modesto Red Shield Center is taking people in.
Many people are still in the dark tonight as well. Take a look at this map. The green area is Nevada County. The power is out for more than 3,000 PG&E customers. Late tonight, Governor Gavin Newsom asked the president for a disaster declaration here in California. Good evening. I'm Chris Thomas.
I'm Laura Painter. Thank you for joining us. All of Northern California is keeping an eye on rising rain totals and water levels. A live look tonight, starting in the Sierra, snow levels getting higher tonight, and the changeover to rain has started in several spots.
We also have a look in the valley where the rain continues to fall, heavy at times, and the wind picking up as well. Chief Meteorologist Monica Woods is tracking it all for us tonight.
We're going to start off with some of those watches and warnings and also the accumulated rain, and that's what's leading to flood concerns. We've had over 11 inches of precipitation at South Lake Tahoe. That's just since midnight. In the valley, close to about a half an inch to over an inch of rain. Fairfield closing in on about an inch and a half of rain. Keep in mind that rain just started at about 4 o'clock this afternoon. So as far as the flood advisory, you can see that's in effect throughout the valley and the high country. The high country is going to hang on to some flooding concerns for a little bit longer, especially for low-lying areas. Lots of flooding on the roadways as well. As we zoom in closer, flood warning in effect for the Cosumnes River until further notice. That's just indicative of how much that water is coming in with continued rises on the Cosumnes. Could have some evacuation routes impacted. And our flood watch, that's going to go through Sunday below 4,000 feet. Rainfall plus runoff can be disastrous for parts of the low-lying areas. Right now, it looks like everything is in check, but just one of those situations we're going to have to continue to monitor. Also, what we're following is the wind advisory, with impacts being 45 to 55 mile per hour gusts in parts of the valley, higher gusts for the high country with trees and power outages. You were also mentioning those as far as those winds right now at about 30 to 35 miles per hour with higher gusts possible as more wet weather moves our way. Now you can see a bit of a break right now in the valley. Had a few thunderstorms rolling through the northern San Joaquin Valley, and the snow line has been problematic. It has been rising throughout the course of the evening, well above Pollock Pines and Blue Canyon. Now close to about the pass level, but Truckee, South Lake Tahoe, it's been all rain this evening. Also for Arnold, Miwok Village, Twain Harte, closing in on Bear Valley with areas of rain instead of snow. We get another leading edge of this rain coming in. It will be heavy at times through the morning commute, so lots of ponding on the roadways. And again, snow is going to be problematic, especially for the very highest elevations, but below that, it's going to be a mixed bag of precipitation. Tomorrow's kind of a break day for us, a slight chance for thunderstorms, but there's so much more moisture working its way in from the Pacific. That's going to keep us going through Sunday.
My goodness. And you know what? That's the real concern here, Monica. Thank you, because California has dealt with back-to-back storms.
Yeah, with another one underway, some people living in Sacramento County face the possibility of flooding. ABC 10's Alicia Machado joins us live from Point Pleasant, where the county is offering free sandbags. Alicia, those can really help people protect their homes.
Yeah, Chris, Laura, the main goal tonight from the county to express to residents is be prepared. They cannot express that enough. Right now, what we're experiencing out here, the rain has let up a bit, just a light drizzle right now. But as you can see, the wind gusts are very powerful coming through this area. I actually had to fill up this sandbag here so that it wouldn't blow away. But this is one of 5 county locations with materials ready for residents to prepare sandbags to protect their homes from this possibility of flooding. That flood warning goes into effect tomorrow afternoon. As the rain falls over Sacramento County Thursday night, time for last-minute preparations. Sandbag stations ready with materials for locals to protect their homes. A river flood warning is in effect starting Friday afternoon for the Wilton area.
If that's the case, we ask people not to drive in flooded areas. You know, if you see flooding call 311 and just make sure that we know.
The Cosumnes River is expected to rise above flood stage early Friday afternoon, according to the National Weather Service. Sacramento County officials warning residents to be prepared.
After what happened in January, hopefully people are still prepared to deal with what's coming in. We're going to have a lot of rain, probably melt the snowpack at a lower level, and so that's going to cause even more water to come back our way.
The Wilton area has been hit hard by storms this year. Homes and roads flooded after the New Year's Eve storm. The county telling residents to be safe and heed warnings from law enforcement if they come down.
Just be ready, be prepared, and just make sure that if law enforcement says you need to leave, leave. Do so and don't wait.
Now, residents do still have a bit of time before the potential for flooding could become dangerous. There are, again, 5 sandbag locations across Sacramento County. Those are located in Orangevale, Sacramento, Rio Linda, Wilton, and right here in the Point Pleasant, Elk Grove area.
And we do have more information about those sandbags locations on our website, abc10.com, if you'd like to take a closer look. We do thank you for that live report, Alicia Machado.
And a big reminder for you and your family, now is the perfect time to download the free ABC 10 app to track weather conditions, watches and warnings. And be sure to turn on the notifications to stay in the know and use our interactive radar to track weather in your neighborhood.